At what, for example?
Oh, Lord knows. I suppose the woman wants to live her own life, and the man wants to live his, and each tries to pull the other onto the wrong track. One wants to go north, and the other south, and the result is that they both have to go east, though they both hate the east wind. So here I am, confirmed old bachelor and likely to remain so.
Oh, come, Higgins, you know what I mean. If I'm to be in this business with that girl, I shall feel responsible. I hope it is understood that no advantage is to be taken of her position.
What? That thing? Sacred, I assure you. You see, she'll be a pupil, and teaching would be impossible unless pupils were sacred. I've taught scores of American millionairesses how to speak English, the best-looking women in the world. I'm seasoned. They might as well be blocks of wood. I might as well be a block of wood. It's... Oh, Mrs. Pierce, is it all right?
I just wish to trouble you with a word, sir.
Yes, certainly. Come in. Don't burn that, Mrs. Pierce. I'll keep it. Just curiosity.
Yes, sir. Please handle it carefully. I had to promise her not to burn it, but I'd better put it in the oven for a while.
Oh. Thank you. Well, what have you to say to me?
Am I in the way?
Oh, not at all, sir. Mr. Higgins, will you please be very particular what you say before the girl?
Of course, I am always particular about what I say. Why do you say this to me?
No, sir, you're not at all particular when you've mislaid anything or you get a little impatient. No, it doesn't matter before me. I'm used to it. But you really must not swear before the girl.
I swear? I never swear. I detest the habit. What the devil do you mean?
That's what I mean, sir. You swear a great deal too much. Oh, I don't mind your damning and blasting and what's the devil and where the devil and who the devil.
Mrs. Pierce, this language from your lips, really.
But there's a certain word I must ask you not to use, sir. The girl has used it herself just now because the bath was too hot. It begins with the same letter as bath.
I cannot charge myself with having ever uttered it, Mrs. Pierce. Except, perhaps, in a moment of extreme and justifiable excitement.
Only this morning, sir, you applied it to your boots, to the butter, and to the brown bread.
Oh, that! Mere alliteration, Mrs. Pierce. Natural to a poet.
Oh, well, sir, whatever you choose to call it, I beg you not to let the girl hear your repeat.
Oh, very well, very well. Is that all?
No, sir. We shall have to be very particular with this girl as to her personal cleanliness.
Yes, certainly. Most important.
Not to be untidy in her dress or untidy leaving things about.
Just so. I intended to call your attention to that. It is these little things that matter, Pickering. Take care of the pence, and the pounds will take care of themselves. It's as true of personal habits as of money.
Yes, sir. Then might I ask you not to come down to breakfast in your dressing gown? Or at any rate, not to use it as a napkin to the extent you do, sir. And might I ask you not to put all of your food on the same plate, and not to put the porridge saucepan out on the clean tablecloth. It would be a better example to the girl. You know, you nearly choked yourself with a fishbone in the jam only last week.
I may do these things sometimes in absence of mind, but surely I don't do them habitually. By the way, my dressing gown smells most damnably of benzine.
No doubt it does, sir. But if you would wipe your fingers...
Oh, very well, very well. I'll wipe them in my hair in future.
I hope you're not offended, Mr. Higgins.
Not at all, Mrs. Pierce, not at all. You're quite right. I shall be particularly careful with the girl. Is that all?
No, sir. Might she wear some of those Japanese robes you brought from abroad? I really can't put her back into her old things.
Yes, certainly. Anything you like. Is that all?
Thank you, sir. That's all.
You know, Pickering, that woman has the most extraordinary ideas about me. Here I am, a shy, diffident sort of fellow. I've never been able to feel really grown up and tremendous like other chaps, and yet she's firmly persuaded that I'm an arbitrary, overbearing, bossing sort of person. I can't account for it.
If you please, sir, the trouble's beginning already. There's a dustman downstairs. Alfred Doolittle. Wants to see you. Says you have his daughter here.
Send the blackguard up.
Are you sure, sir?
Send the blackguard up.
Very well, sir. It's for you to say.
Now, Higgins, he may not be a blackguard.
Nonsense, of course he's a blackguard.
Well, whether he is or not, I'm afraid we shall have some trouble with him.
No, I think not. If there's any trouble to be had, he shall have it with me, not I with him. And we are sure to get something interesting out of him.
How about the girl?
No, I mean his dialect.
Doolittle, sir.
Sit.
Professor Higgins.
Here. Good morning. Sit down.
Morning, Governor. I'll come about the very serious matter, Governor.
Brought up in Hounslow, Mother Welsh, I should think. What do you want, Doolittle?
I want me daughter. That's what I want. See?
Of course you do. You're her father, aren't you? You don't suppose anyone else wants her, do you? I'm glad to see you have some spark of family feeling left. She's upstairs. Take her away at once.
What? Take her away?
You don't suppose I'm going to keep your daughter for you?
Now, Governor, is this reasonable? Is it verity to take a man up like this? The girl belongs to me. You've got her. Where do I come in?
Your daughter had the audacity to come here and ask me to teach her to speak properly so that she could get a place in a flower shop. This gentleman and my housekeeper have been here all the time. How dare you come here and attempt to blackmail me? You sent her here on purpose!
No, Governor!
How else could you possibly know that she is here?
Don't take a man up like that, Governor.
The police shall take you up. This is a plot to extort money by threats. I shall telephone for the police.
If I ask for a brass farthing, I'll put it to the gentleman here. Have I said a word about money?
What else did you come for?
What would a man come for, Governor? Be human, Governor.
Alfred, did you put her up to it?
So help me, Governor, I never did. I'll take me Bible oath. Now, I ain't seen the girl these past 2 months.
Then how did you know that she was here?
I'll tell you, Governor, if only you let me get a word in. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you.
Pickering, this chap has a certain natural gift of rhetoric. Observe the rhythm of his native wood notes wild. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you. Sentimental rhetoric. That's the Welsh strain in him. It also accounts for his mendacity and dishonesty.
Oh, come, Higgins, I'm West Country myself. How did you know the girl was here if you didn't send